Tonight's episode will be a recipe from this book, Thug Kitchen. Thug Kitchen? Super, super funny book. The recipe is Moroccan Couscous. Yes, I do know what couscous is. But anyways, it's called Moroccan Couscous. Okay, so here are the ingredients in the recipe. We have couscous, salt, ground cinnamon, paprika, ground cumin, seasoned. Okay, it was supposed to be regular rice vinegar. I got seasoned rice vinegar, so hopefully it still tastes decent, but we'll see. An orange and olive oil, boiling water, which I'm not going to show you because I'm sure you know what water is, and spinach. So I also got a ton of spinach, 3 huge bags of spinach, because I'm an idiot and did not realize that 2 cups, 3 cups is not 3 humongous bags of spinach. So miscalculation on that part. So I'll be having to cook stuff with spinach for a while. But anyway, here's the ingredients. So let's get this started. And we're off. First ingredient is boiling water. So I have to wait for that to boil. Yay. Okay, so now it says to mix all your spices together. So I gotta do that now. So the water's already boiling. This is gonna be a problem. All right, so we got salt. Oh, you're not supposed to like use the bowl over the bowl. That's probably gonna be too much salt in there, but we'll see. Cinnamon, I love cinnamon. Cinnamon is my favorite smell ever. I love cinnamon. Brown cinnamon, great, brown, yeah, brown cinnamon. Brown. All right, paprika. So I was super tempted to use smoked paprika because it's also like my favorite thing in the world. But the recipe calls for regular paprika. So I'm just gonna do what the recipe says. Smoked paprika, I think would be good. But whatever. Okay. So I'll have 1/8. So half of 1/4 is 1/8? Okay. Is that teaspoon? Am I using teaspoons? Oh my God, I'm using teaspoons. That's a freaking teaspoon. Oh, these are teaspoons. This is what I'm talking about. I am crazy. Okay. So, you gotta do your cumin. Ooh, I love cumin. Love the smell of cumin. Water? Oil? Okay, I guess that's it. So, oh, couscous. I almost forgot the main ingredient. Couscous. Okay, couscous. How do you open this thing? Okay, I'm finally back from opening up the couscous. That was challenging. I wonder if it's supposed to, do you think the line inside is where you're supposed to pour to, or all the way to the top? I don't know. Whatever. Good thing I'm not baking, huh? If I was baking, this would be really horrible, because I know, you know, with baking, you mess up one thing, you're completely screwed. Oh, it is the line on top. Okay, I just spilled couscous all over the ground. Let me do a little extra, because I did not realize that that's a line on the top of it. So it says pour it all in the saucepan. Okay, I have to reboil the water now because it was boiling too fast. I wasn't prepared. So I'm reboiling the water, and then I gotta put it into the pan with the couscous and all the other stuff we just put in there. Okay, fine. This is fun. This is easy. This is an easy recipe. So I'm supposed to let that sit there. The couscous, I guess, will suck up the water and all the seasoning. So you mix the seasoning with the boiling water. So mix the seasoning with the couscous, put it in a little like pot, and then you take the boiling water and mix it in with the couscous. You don't turn it on, you just let it sit there. So we're gonna let it sit there and see what happens. In the meantime, you're supposed to mix together the vinegar and the olive oil. So we're gonna do that now. I really hope the seasoned vinegar wasn't a mistake. I like heavily seasoned stuff, so you know, oh well. I guess we'll find out, won't we? All right, we got the vinegar in there. Yummy, yummy, yummy. All right, love the smell of vinegar. Oh my gosh, of course it's a brand new freaking olive oil. I just realized these are supposed to be tablespoons. Oh, that's a tablespoon. That's a teaspoon. I don't have a half tablespoon. Weird. That's weird that they did not come with a half tablespoon. I mean, that seems like a pretty common ingredient or a pretty common measurement, right? They only have teaspoons. Teaspoons. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Okay, so I just measured that using teaspoons because, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. So I need to do the math of how many teaspoons in a tablespoon, but I got 1 tablespoon and the rest of them are teaspoons. Like, why wouldn't you have more than 4 on here and like have some freaking tablespoons? I don't even know what I've done now. I'm just gonna use what I think is half, I guess. So this might be really intense flavoring because I screwed up the measurements. So I'm sure you guys, when you do this, you won't do the same thing because you guys actually will read the thing to see what the measurement is. Okay, so now it says to chop up the spinach. So, into ribbons. So that sounds fancy. So I'm gonna chop the spinach up. All right, okay. Popeye ate spinach, right? So it must do something really good for you. He was super strong. Can't go wrong with spinach. Can't go wrong with spinach. I promised you guys I wouldn't sing, and yet I'm singing. Sorry. All right, and then we're gonna do the orange. I hate peeling oranges. I hate it because if you have cuticles with like a little cut, it hurts. I hate peeling oranges. I wonder if they have a contraption that'll peel your oranges for you. If they do and you know about it, put it in the comments for me so that I can get that contraption and use it. Peeling the orange, peeling the orange. Sometimes I like cooking, but most of the time I don't, but sometimes I actually do like it, you know? Just peeling an orange. Nothing exciting. All right. I swear I'm going to set up better cameras on my future episodes so it's like pointing down at me. But right now, this is what I got. Episode 1. Just chop up your orange. Dave is not going to like the orange part either. Sweet and salty, he is not a fan. But maybe he'll surprise me. Doubt it. Should be 1 cup. Let's see if it is. Alright, mix that in with the spinach. Ooh, this looks good to me already. Nice and healthy. Okay, so you're supposed to mix up the vinegar and olive oil, and also I just mixed them. It doesn't say to mix them up, but like can't be that big of a deal. You're putting them in the same spot. So also the spinach and the orange segments. So here's your spinach and your orange segments. Yummy, so healthy looking. Mix up your olive oil and vinegar, and this is going to be the dressing that you put on the couscous. You're supposed to let the couscous sit and suck up all the water and seasoning. So it's been sitting a while, so let's go check it out and see how it is. Well, it looks pretty steamy in there. Let's check it out. I hope that sucked it up. It looks almost dry. Oh my gosh, the top is dry. Okay, so I just tried this and it's not done. So I know this is probably not what you're supposed to do, but I'm turning the heat back on. I'm gonna let this stuff boil a little bit, and then I'm gonna let it sit a little longer. Yeah, it said the couscous wasn't, I mean, it didn't say that, but I tasted it and it's still hard a little bit. So I think maybe I should have stirred it with the water halfway through or something so that it wasn't hard, but I didn't do that because I was too busy trying to figure out how to make orange segments and spinach ribbons. But, oh shoot, okay. But I boiled it again and I'm gonna let it sit and get steamy and like suck up more water. I also wanted to let you guys know, I didn't mention this in the intro video, so I'm going to mention it now. On Fridays, I'm going to post videos Fridays. So one thing I am pretty good at, I mean, I guess it depends on who you ask, but I think I'm pretty good at, or at least used to, is cooking, which is like, basically like your Gardein or your Beyond Meat or whatever, and then something else with it like potatoes or broccoli or whatever it is. So I think because of all the years I have from eating this way, like I'm really comfortable in saying what I think is best. Like if I think Gardein meat is better in pasta, or like Morningstar meat is better in burritos or tacos. So on Fridays, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an episode just cooking like the way I normally cook and post those up. Dave, my partner, has begged me not to give up pasta night. We have pasta night every Sunday night. So being plant-based, like unless I make the fake ground meat myself, like there's no pasta night. We're not gonna give up pasta night, and I'll show you all how I do pasta night. Like I said, I'm sure that there's a lot of people that are much better cooks than me, but if you want a simple sort of way to cook, like I can show you that because I think I'm pretty simple cook. But anyway, really excited. So we are waiting for the couscous to hopefully suck up all the water and seasoning. So stay tuned. Okay, so I think we're good now with the couscous. So I am going to mix in the dressing. So the spinach and the orange segments and the olive oil and vinegar, and mix it together and see how it tastes. Okay, so I think I let the couscous sit way too long because now it's all stuck together, which is very annoying. But it's really stuck together. So I would recommend, like, if you're cooking it, like, don't let it sit there, because when you let it sit there, it gets all weird, stuck together. Okay, so it's all done now. Here's what it looks like all mixed together. Looks pretty good. So I'm gonna taste test it now and let you know what I think. You guys don't need to watch me chew. It's not appealing. Dave tells me I hum sometimes when I eat, so. Okay. So I'll tell you. I like it. I think it's pretty good. It's different. It's like a different sort of flavor than I'm used to. So I like it. I think it's different. Now I am starving, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty good. Like, it's pretty flavorful. I think maybe I'll add a little more salt. But otherwise, it's actually pretty good. It's different, so I guess you'll get Dave's review when he gets home. He will probably have a completely different opinion than me. But it's nice and light and fluffy. It tastes healthy. And it looks so pretty. I mean, look at it. Look how pretty that looks. It's so pretty. It's so clean and nice and green. Okay, so Dave is home, so let's see what his review is of Moroccan couscous. Hi there! First episode is Moroccan couscous. Are you ready to try?
What is it called?
It's Moroccan couscous, all right? He already looks terrified.
What is that?
Okay, just put it down. Put it down. Put it down. And try a bite. All right. Dave's gonna try the Moroccan couscous. Tell me what you think. Stop. You gotta get some more stuff on there. There's just couscous on the fork.
You gonna try to
Get
dictate
the
how
rest
I'm gonna
of the
taste?
stuff.
Look at this stuff.
Okay.
Can I taste it
yes,
in my own
yes, you
limits?
can try it.
Oh, it smells like cereal.
What do you think? Try a bit with more stuff on there.
It tastes. You want my honest opinion?
Yeah, that's what we're doing here.
Tastes like oatmeal.
It does kind of.
Yeah, I said it smelled like cinnamon. What's in here?
It is cinnamon in there. There is cinnamon in there. I love cinnamon. So do you not like it?
I'm not a fan. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, what do you not like about it for the audience?
Well, I'm not the audience. I'm me. I'm picky. It's got oranges and cinnamon in it, and it's supposed to be dinner. It's just.
It's a side dish.
No, I'm not a fan.
Boo.
It looks Moroccan. I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
So 1 to 10, what's your rating?
If you're just basing it on me,
Just on what it is. Don't ignore that it's a dinner or whatever. Just the recipe itself, 1 to 10, what's your rating?
I don't know. I'd have to taste somebody else's.
No, 1 to 10, what's your rating on this recipe?
I'm not a fan. 3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's not your cooking. I just don't like the recipe.
It could possibly be my cooking because I did screw up the
Yeah, I
measurements.
was just trying to be nice. It's probably more likely it's 98% your cooking.
So we got Dave's feedback. He didn't like it, which I really didn't expect him to. I mean, yeah, he's right. It could be potentially like a breakfast sort of food, like an oatmeal or something like that. It is a little weird to make it for dinner, but I think it's pretty good. It's different. So I'll give it a 6. He rated it a 3. So you cook it, and
Being nice with me.
he was being nice with a 3. So you cook it and let us know what you think. It's been fun. Look forward to next time.